Okay. So Twitch has just got me as unstable for some reason, so we're just gonna roll with it. Because I don't know why. But, okay then. Alright, so Coral Island Day. They just put out an updated roadmap for, okay, we're just starting winter. I couldn't remember. For upcoming updates, they didn't provide, as far as I could tell, any potential dates for those updates happening yet. But they're going to be adding in the town rank of S and adding completionist stuff in that involves adding things to do around the town, which might involve the hot air balloon getting fixed, maybe. I saw something about a gym in the photos. We'll see, I guess. We will see. Got a little bit of editing done yesterday. The file is getting so big it's taking forever to load. Which is funny because the completed cut down edited video is at like 2.5 hours. Okay. So I think our secret forest finally opened. Okay, we still need to bring 2 flower. Hello. Your dog is missing. Didn't we do this? Maybe it was a different playthrough. I'm confused. I thought we already did this. So Taco's gone on an adventure. Yes, you should go look for your dog. I have things to do. And apparently I have to check on Luke later, I guess. Alright. All of this is getting taken out because there's only a couple things that grow outside in winter. And these are not them. Now, I don't know if we have any winter seeds available. I don't think our rank is high enough. We have these 2 trees, it would seem. Okay, those are trees that we planted, that's fine. Those are gonna be our Tappy trees. Okay, what are we... Oh, right, we need to plant these things. That needs to get donated. Really? We don't have to donate the pears? I really thought we did. Well, that's interesting. Do we have any other fertilizer? 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that scared the bejesus out of me.
Take the tape didn't hold?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. I can't reach it to pick it up.
It's okay.
Maybe we can put a nail in under the butterfly.
I'll find somewhere. Sorry.
Sorry, I had a sign that just fell off the wall. Sorry about that. Whew. It made a noise earlier, but I thought it was just the gust of wind that came through the window. I guess not. Okay, so let me get these guys. We'll drop that stuff off there. So one of those. And one of those at the moment. Because I'm not sure if this stuff needs to get donated or not, but we're gonna take a quick detour. Oh, wait. Shit, we have animals. I forgot. I think we have animals. We have a barn now. We must have cows. I'm sorry, cows. I think we got you on like the last day of fall. Wow, a large milk. Really? How long have we had you guys? I don't think we had you all that long. We got a regular milk and a large milk. Well, it's a good thing you can't come outside yet because your yard hasn't been finished yet. So that's on our winter to-do list. What is it? It's a Monday. Alright. Need to head this way. Okay, good. This is open now. If I can get through it. Now, these logs will break with this silver axe. But apparently, the other logs on the farm won't. For, reasons, I guess? What's this? Food. Okay. Do you have any more logs in here, or is that it? Oh no, I think that's it. We need more wood than that. 'Cause this is just like a regular tree, right? You're not gonna give me hardwood, are you? No. Fuck. Okay. Well, that's disappointing. So that was that little side path. And it loops around back into here. This is where we need to come later to try to get Jim's fish. Alright, let's go back to the house. Oh good, it finally stabilized our connection. Well, that's something, I suppose. Alright, regular wood. Fiber. Okay. Let's... Oh. let's drop this off. Because I forgot. I'm running around with it. I don't need it. Let's grab those flowers. It said any two. Alright, let's head into town. Alright, what's the errand? Okay, well, we can't do that right now. Okay, am I going crazy? Did we not just do this? Okay, this is a different one. Because she came up. Okay, this is a different one. So why not tell her you forgot and just make the cake and send it late? I don't understand. The time it took you to walk down here. Ah, damn it. Ben's back. Hang on. That was the other thing I was forgetting. Look, they've got the town decorated for the holidays. We have to go home. Alright, Ben had us holding a shroom. Wait, don't move, Ben. I'm coming. Don't move. That was my fault. I hit the wrong key. Okay. So let's pop on into here. You were here for that? Well, I hope you're not here for your haircut, because this isn't the salon. Like, that would just be weird. Okay, so yeah, you've got nothing for me here. What is our... Well, that's not it. No, cancel. What am I doing? Alright. So town rank is very much D. We've got the ocean up to sea. These two are E. Okay, we need to go to fish and sips now. Oh, hey. Frank. Who am I supposed to talk to? Noah? Or is it a cutscene? Most of the quests don't have cutscenes, though. Very confused. So this quest does have a cutscene? Okay. Are you gonna pay me for my flowers? Because if you're not, I'm just gonna take my flowers home. Did you ever pay me? There we go. I was gonna say. Okay. I thought it told me to check my... Maybe he already paid us. For Ben. I didn't see the stuff there. Alright, well, never mind. Whatever. It was a mushroom. Okay, let's go up here next. Okay. Nothing on us for that. Okay, that's growing. That's the thing we need to reach town rank C for. I believe that's a forage, and that's a forage. Okay. Alright, oh, we have one of those. Really? No pears. Oh, it's a lemon. Oh, okay. And what are we missing here? Gold kelp essence. Okay. Alright, so there's that. Oh, you know what? We can make butter. So we'll throw that large milk in one of the mason jars. Okay. We have a coffer. Alright. I do need to ask you a question, sir. Oh, we only needed 5. Oh, okay. I'll tell you what. I'll be right back. Hold that thought. Let's run home super quick. And we'll grab our ore, or our bars. Right, that can go there. Did I not have any more glass? Is that why we didn't finish with that? Okay, well, I need you. No, I need you. And now that we're back here, I honestly can't remember what else I needed. Fuck. Okay. I don't think I can do anything with you, can I? Oh, I can put you there. I still don't know what we're supposed to do with the cocoa bean. That still seems to be a bit of a mystery. Okay, hold on. Let me... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just realized I didn't need that many. Butter. Butter needs to go into the mason jar. On the end, we have a gift for Charles now. Okay. I think we have the stuff we need for this. So we can... Oh, you know what? I don't know if we have enough money. Let's see. I mean, we can sell some stuff if we have to. Oh, 10,000. That's gonna be pricey. Okay. Well, I mean, isn't a whole lot we can do about that. Okay, so that needs to go get donated. Let's quick pop it back to there. We've got so many fast travel points now. Okay, so you can go there. We need to run back to town. And we need to see Ling. Well, we don't have to see Ling specifically, but... we have 2 fossils to crack open. Alright. Okay, cool. Do we know? Let's see, Charles probably working. Probably, or he's outside watering his plants all day. One of those. No, not that. Makes it hard for you to take a nap. Okay, well, you have that. Connor's just sitting there. All bundly booed. Meow. Nope. Oh, hey, we got it. Looks like we've caught it before. So our mad dash to try to catch that was for nothing. Okay, let's pop into the museum. That we need to donate. 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 Okay. Okay, so the other thing we've donated already. Okay, so we just brought that up to D. Okay. Go fishing. You know, we already have some energy drained. So let's see about trying to fish. See if we can catch this fish. Because now we're too broke to try to upgrade our fishing rod, I think. So I believe this is where we're gonna catch Jim's fish. A chub. Alright, so what was Jim's fish? Colder weather after sunset. Oh. Well, that's okay. Maybe we can get something we can sell. Or maybe we'll grab something that we can donate. Either way, it'll up our fishing skill. Well, we keep finding lots of flyers. Where's our fishing skill at? This is a feisty guy. Well, a sort of feisty guy. An angelfish. We got us another chub. You know what? Let me see something. Alright. Relationship. Okay, so actually our no, that's farming. Fishing. Okay, so fishing's only at level 4. Alright, so we got another chub. Let's try to conjure up some spring vibes here. Because they're talking we could have snow chances in the next, like, 2 weeks. I'm like, what? It's been almost 80. What the fuck are you talking about? Snow. It's chilly and raining today. We haven't gotten any thunderstorms yet. There was some storms to our south this morning. And then the rest of the thunderstorms went north. We've just had a cold, windy rain. Now, tomorrow they upped our severe potential to slight from marginal. So that's not happy. Alright, got some crabbies. Oh, Kofi Bot's here. And Stream Elements is here. You have to thank Stream Elements for showing up, because sometimes it doesn't. Which, you know, a little sketchy, Stream Elements. Alright, got another angelfish. So now I have to do a last minute arrangement. Well, sort of last minute. My mom said nothing about wanting to do an arrangement for my dad's grave for Easter until yesterday, and I'm like, huh? And, like, she wanted to use a planter that was on the porch, and she's like, well, you could paint it, and I'm like, uh-huh. And then she's like, we can get some flowers from Dollar Tree, and I'm like, the Dollar Tree flowers are gonna cost you more than it would cost you to just buy something of the appropriate size to have enough to fill this thing from Hobby Lobby, since they have sales every so often on their floral bushes. And she's like, oh, yeah, I didn't think of that. And I'm like, okay. So because she wanted to use a vase that we had, I'm like thinking, okay, well, funding tight? Like, because she usually has me just buy one. Like a terracotta pot. And, we get in there and I'm looking at prices. I'm like, that's an awful lot. That's an awful lot. And she keeps grabbing these things that have these styrofoam berries on them. And I'm like, remember, I can't use the berries. I'm gonna have to cut them off. If that's the shrub you, or bush you want, that's fine. Just remember, I'm gonna have to cut those off. She goes, why? I said, because remember, we talked about this. When they get wet, they're gonna expand and they're gonna crack the coating on the outside of them. And it's gonna look icky. And she's like, oh yeah. And then she picked up something that had like white glued on, not fuzzy flock, but like a weird texture on the leaves. And then some of the centers of those flowers on that same bush had like a fuzzy center to them. That was weird. And I'm looking at it and I'm touching the stuff that's on the white leaves and I'm like, this shit's gonna wash right off. And I'm telling her this, and then I said, and I'm questioning the longevity of the center. If you're okay with it not lasting that long, then that's fine, but I'm gonna have to not put these white bits in. And she's like, well, why? And I said, because of the same reason of this one. Like, everything she kept grabbing had stuff that would not weather well, and she's like, well, you help me pick it out. And I'm like, I'm trying to, but you won't tell me what colors you want. And then she wants me to paint this container. There's some kind of weird something or other already painted on it. And she didn't say if I'm supposed to paint over it. Or if she wants what's on there preserved. In which case, that's gonna be extremely difficult. You okay? Meow! Meow! Oh my goodness! Little bits. I love how she wants pets and then flops on the floor the furthest distance from you possible. Alright, so that's another chub. It is after sunset. I think we get it up here. I hope we're in the right place. I thought I had gotten it up here before. I think it's a rarer fish, so... I thought I had gotten it with this fishing rod. On my other save, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's the silver one. Since all we seem to keep getting is chubs and angelfish and crabs. Well, if we don't get it on this night, we'll tab out and look up the fishing guide. Because we don't have the computer yet. I think we're pretty far from getting the computer at this moment. Another crab. Unless it's on the beach, but I didn't think it was. I thought it was up here. Okay, so that's not a fish. So I am trying to chug through on the editing. I was having a hard time focusing yesterday, and Tuesday I got busy doing other stuff. Didn't get the chance to shampoo our rug. This is another chub, I believe. Or maybe it's a crab. No, that was a crab. I could probably get a couple of more here. Like, it might just not be the right day. I don't know if it has to be snowing. Oh, there's another one we need to fish up on the beach. That I think we can only get in winter, but I think it has to be snowing for that one. Alright, let's head back to the house. We still need to make new boxes. Okay, so we've donated that. Oh, we've donated these. Okay. So I guess we'll sell this and this. And all of these. Oh, have we not sold that one yet though? Let's put those away. Okay. Let's pop back up here. Did I grab? Yep. Okay. I guess we unlocked the ability to make the Oseum kelp essence, I guess? I don't know. Alright. I guess back home. That and that. Okay, so that was donated. And I don't think it wanted that. Okay, so we're gonna go to sleep. Our catching went up by 1. Oh, we made some money fishing. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can... Let's see, where's my alt key? I think that's my alt key. Yep. Okay. Did I save this? That's a regular wiki. Yeah, okay. So, we need the fish. Is this the one that Jim wants? Has to be. But I didn't think it was. Has to be it. Okay, so fall, winter, river, forest. Where's the river? Where is that? Oh, so we're not, that's lake. River, forest. Oh! Really? Okay, so... Oh, it has to be raining or snowy. Okay, well that explains that. We need to get our... Ocean lookout. Okay. Kinda wish they had these separated out by, by season. Or is it the silver? Okay, where's the other one? Wait. Zebrafish. Okay. This doesn't feel complete. Because there's the yellowfin tuna. But there should be... other... There should be other things. Okay, somebody made this guide. And didn't... Okay, so I think we need the yellow tail. Rain, storm, snow, blizzard. But I fished that in another location, so now I'm not sure. Okay, well, we're just gonna kind of have to figure it the fuck out. Hold on, you guys. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Someone was at the door. Whew. It is a little bit chilly in here. Okay. So let's go on to the next day. Sorry about that. I forgot to pay attention to how many days it would be until we got our axe back, though. Alright, so you lost one of your hats the other day, blew it away, so if you find my hat, kindly return it to me. I don't remember where they say the hat is. Like, that I just don't remember. Okay, I need you. Alright, so we'll put our resin away in the resin box. Okay, so it's not snowing today. I gotta look at that quest again, because now I'm not sure what fish it was. Okay. So we may have been in the wrong spot. Okay, so we just need to get a chicken. Alright, so I'll tell you what. Let's go diving today. Alright, so it looks like we left off here. We've just gotten into purple kelp territory. With the Oseum. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Alright, so I'm gonna start working our way out from the beacon things. And we'll see how this goes. Don't know if it's going to be helpful at all. It may not. I don't remember where this is. I do need you, though. Don't think we've caught you yet. I mean, the journal did pop up, but that could have just been a new quality to us. Like, that's entirely possible. Where in the schmutz are you? You're just missing, apparently. You're just missing. Where on earth? Okay, who are you belonging to? Okay, you are gonna belong to that one. Alright. Well, let's follow our little line friend here. Okay, so we're going this way. Got my headphone cord all tangled up. You know what? I think I need to recharge my headphones. I don't think I recharged them since we last used them. Okay, so that's gonna do a flashy thing here. So we're gonna move over this way. See what we can get uncovered here with what energy we've got remaining. No idea where this other thing is going to be. Okay, so if this shrine is here, oh gosh, it could be anywhere up here. It literally could be anywhere up here. Ugh. Alright. Well, we're kind of out of energy for right now. So I forget where I can buy this. I think I can buy it here. I don't think I can buy it at the... Oh, you're not open. Because of course you're not. Why would you be open when I'm... Okay, so this is the lady that I'm talking about. She's like, only here for a certain amount of time. You know what? I'm gonna buy that. Thank you. Not what I was really looking to get, but okay. I was hoping I was gonna get saved a trip. Apparently not the case. Okay, that's gonna give me a keg, I guess. Oh, we do need the chocolate bean, we just need a silver version of it. Gotcha. Okay, I mean, we're still gonna need to get our coupe. For sure. So I'm looking for diamond and black opal. Okay, so let me take my keg. And we need to go this way. Alright, so we'll pop you into there. Is my... Okay, my axe is not ready yet. Let's pop on over to the museum. Okay. Dump those two in there. That. 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 Some of that. Okay, so these guys. Are gonna end up living down here. Now, let's, Actually, I don't think we have the fast travel open for that yet. So, let's walk our little butt over. We still have some scavengeables we have to find too. Oh right, I forgot I was supposed to check on Luke. You know, I've got so much I have to do. Why doesn't Luke check the beach? If that's where Taco used to live, maybe he went there. Just saying. Alright. What the heck are we looking for? We need... rose hip. And... kale. And I believe a Brussels sprout. Ha, got you. But it looks like I've gotten you before. So that really didn't do us any favors. Oh, +6. You don't say. Hey, could I have a hot chocolate?
Yeah. Gotta give me a minute to eat more.
Yeah, yeah.
What percentage of milk do you put into it?
Like a little, well, like 3 to 4 tablespoons.
Okay, I'll do what I can.
Alright. Like, we don't need a whole lot more. Like, I'm still not convinced that we can't find that fish when it's not snowing. Because what's-his-face didn't say anything about it needing to be snowing. Just said colder months after sunset. So maybe this afternoon we'll try the river. Oh, we need that. Brussels sprout. We still need kale. Yep, there's that. Alright, so let's... oh, nope, we've gotten that one before. Okay, so let's pop up here. Okay, so that was for me. Need to be in inventory. already donated that. That doesn't get donated. Okay. Let's take a quick run around the lake, because we're still missing a couple of things. I think I needed that butterfly. Let's see, I think we still need the rose hip. Will we be able to find that? Eventually. I mean, we're only on the second day of winter, so... I mean, we can't expect to get it all in one day. Let's see. Oh, we need that. We need to make honey out of that. Dang it. Too slow. Much too slow. Olive wing. I might need that one. I don't remember. Everything starts to blur together on me after a bit. Ah. Well, that would be why we couldn't go through there. Because we hadn't gone through there yet. Oh, I don't my axe. Right. Well, we can try to catch stuff, I guess. If we see anything. Hey, you were in range. Dick. Probably has to be the, well, I got you. Probably has to be like the next, thing up. Whew. I am chilly. Peabot, what are you doing? Well, we'll see what happens. I thought we had gotten it on the other body of water. Maybe it was super rare. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Anything's possible. What's this going to be? Another chub? Yeah. See, that's okay. Chubs will sell. They very much will sell. Oh, I fucked the distance on that one. I didn't think it was actually going to cast it. I thought it was going to give it back to me. Sometimes if you do it too short, it will just return the bobber, like it'll pop back right away. Okay, what was I gonna look at? I was gonna look at something. I was like, oh. Oh, right. Give me 1 second. I think... No, that's... That should be correct. Okay, I do have to do something real quick though. Okay, there it is. Okay, so tomorrow's Planet Zoo stream is gonna be canceled. We have to have somebody come out and take a look at our hot water heater. So they're supposed to show up around 11, and we have no idea what needs to be done or what's actually wrong. Like I'm real twitchy and anxious over us having a couple of things in the house that run on natural gas. Real twitchy over it. The gas upsets me. It makes me super anxious. I know I'm stupid, but it does. And last night Russell went to do the dishes late, and he's like, I'm not getting any hot water. And I'm like, what? Why aren't you getting hot water? He's like, I don't know. And I thought I had heard a noise come from where the water heater was last evening. But the window in one of the rooms next to it was open, and it could have come from outside. It wasn't really a noise I could explain or describe. Kind of sounded like a truck either, peeling out from somewhere, or, taking a turn hard or something. Like, we've got, people that pull livestock trailers that kind of thump and bang when they go around the corner by our house and stuff. So, really couldn't for sure say what it was. And I was like, huh. And then he went outside and looked at the gas meter, and it didn't look like the gas meter, anything was running on it. So then, of course, I go into a panic mode. I'm like, oh my god, is there a gas leak? What's going on? Because he's talking about trying to get his mom to relight the pilot. And I'm like, she's never done that. He goes, yes, she has. I'm like, no, she hasn't. The last time that pilot light had to get relit, the gas company did it because they had to move the meter or something. They came in and did it. And so he got his mom up, and she came in the house. She goes, well, I can look at it, but I don't know what you want me to do about it. And he's like, you've never relit it? She goes, no, I don't mess with that thing. So I'm like, oh good. Oh good. I'm like, Russell, we're not dicking around trying to relight a pilot light on something when we don't know if there's a gas leak. He goes, there's no gas leak. I don't smell any gas. And I'm like, well, something's got to be going on for it to just stop giving hot water. And then I was afraid to come back in the house last night because there's been a lot of house explosions lately from gas leaks on the news. Some of them don't say, if they smelled gas or not. And so I'm like freaking out. Thank you.
Should be drinkable.
Okay. I didn't realize he was gonna grab the big mug. And so we spent the night in a hotel because I was having a full-blown panic attack. Like, I'm not coming back in the house if you're not calling anybody I guess I'm gonna have to sleep in the car. And, so when we got home, he was trying to call the gas company, but they only had lines for phone numbers for if there was an actual emergency, which he didn't think this constituted as. So when we got home, he walked through the house, he didn't smell anything, he turned the heat on and the heat came on. Now our furnace is outside, and that is gas. So he's like, okay. He's like, I don't think there's anything wrong with the gas meter now because the furnace came on. He's like, so I'm gonna have to call a plumber about the hot water heater. I'm like, okay. So he called a plumber, and it's the same guys that did our that did our wastewater lines out, our sewer lines. And they said they could come out tomorrow at 11. Oh, we need to take that up. Okay. So we can get rid of you. And you. Keep you. Keep you. Okay. Do we have time to run this stuff around? Maybe. Tea-berry jam. We'll keep that in our inventory. Oh, we didn't feed the cows today. Shit, I keep forgetting I've got cows now. Fuck. Oh, they're gonna be pissed. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Damn it. I'm sorry, don't hate me. You must be bursting. Okay. Okay, there you go. I did feed you before the day ended. So hopefully that counts for something. Okay. And I only remembered because I was like, huh. We should make some more butter. And I was like, ah, fuck the cows. Okay. I think we've got just enough time to go donate our butterfly. Alright, let's head back to the house. Sorry. Just trying to maneuver with one hand. Hey, boss. It's going. I keep forgetting about my cows. We hadn't had farm animals in so long. I keep forgetting that we have them now. So, that's not good. We have no hot water. That's fun. Not really. We're not sure why we don't have hot water. We've been getting some bouts of discolored, not like dark discoloration, but it's light but dark enough to notice if you're washing something that's white. Oh, what am I doing? When we've been doing dishes. And with the way the water is in this town, we weren't sure if it was us or not. Because there's been times in the past where there's been a water main break or an issue somewhere else, and when they're flushing the lines, their reasoning was, oh, it's just stirring up the sediment in the lines. It'll resolve itself. I'm like, that's not the answer. And then last night, we didn't have any hot water. And we had to have had hot water earlier in the day, because Russell got a shower and he would have noticed. So, you know, my anxiety-ridden mess of a muffinness. I'm real anxious about us having natural gas on our water heater and our furnace. Our furnace I'm a little bit better about because it's outside, it's not in the house. But I still don't like it. So I started to have an anxiety attack when Russell was coming to the conclusion that the pilot light possibly wasn't lit. I'm like, well, what the fuck? And I'd heard a weird noise earlier in the night, but I wasn't sure where it had come from, if it come from outside or if it come from the water heater cabinet. I was like, oh god. So then I like did not want to be in the house at all. And was just like basically having a meltdown. We couldn't smell gas. But of course my brain is going to every worst possible case scenario. Well, maybe it's underground and that's why we can't smell it, and you know, just every possible scenario. And I'm like, I'm not going back in the house. So we ended up but the boiler or heating systems, we don't know. Oh no, the heater works fine. When we came, we didn't know last night because it had been in the 70s the past few days. So we spent the night at a hotel and came back, and Russell, when we came in, the house was kind of cold. The house wasn't cold enough last night to kick the heat over. So when we got in this morning, he turned the heat on and it kicked over. It smelled a little burny because he had switched it to off last night, which I thought was weird. But he goes, no, it kind of smells like normal if it hasn't been on for a while and you turn it back on smell. And I'm like, but it was only off for like 6 hours. So I'm like, I don't know if this is normal. He goes, it's fine. I don't smell any gas. So since the furnace came on, the gas meter has to be working. and the house has to be getting gas at least to that. So we've got the plumbers that did our sewer line stuff coming out tomorrow morning around 11. And we're gonna ask them what they think the fuck is happening. So we might just ask them how much it is to replace the water heater altogether. I would feel so much better if it was an electric water heater. That will raise our electric bill, but it should also lower the gas bill a little bit, so it might balance itself out eventually, because we're on the levelized billing. But we also don't know if the cabinet where the hot water heater is set up to run an electric hot water heater. So we have to talk to the plumbers and see what they think. Number one, what the fuck is going on? And number two, how much would they charge to replace that water heater? So so I guess we're not going to the Omaha Zoo this year. we were gonna try to go in the end of April, but that ain't happening now. We'll have to try for our next spring. So, because of the water situation, and we're kind of out of some silverware, which is why Russell was going to be doing dishes last night, because my thumb's still a little fucked up. When I cut it. But now we have to get takeout for dinner, because I can't really cook, because I don't have enough pans clean. It's a fucking clusterfuck of fuckery. Pretty much. Pretty much. So it's, yeah, it's just, and I'm still kind of a bit of an anxiety-ridden mess. Even though there's no gas smell in the house, I'm not going to be better about this until we know what the fuck is going on. So that's fun. So I'm canceling tomorrow's Planet Zoo stream. A, because I don't know what they're gonna tell us or how long they're gonna be here. And B, if they can even fix anything tomorrow, you know, I'm probably not gonna want to be in the house while they're doing anything. So I'm just, and it's supposed to be storming off and on tomorrow. I'm like, oh good, good, wonderful. So like, I can't even take my little anxiety ass down to the park or anything and hang out there. That's fun. I was trying to get that yellow fin thingy because it's snowing. The one guide I said off the dock, another thing on the forum said that people had gotten it over by that campfire. I have gotten the yellow, not yellowfin, maybe it's yellowtail or whatever. I've gotten it over by the campfire, but I don't think I've hit the right time yet. Damselfish. So it's been a fun less than 24 hours. Russell was surprised I was gonna stream today, and I'm like, yeah, but I gotta cancel tomorrow entirely, so... I swear every so often I'm getting a waft of, like, a burning smell, and I don't know what the fuck it is. And that's not helping me being upset. Because when I go outside, I don't smell it outside. Which really isn't helping. So I have no idea if I'm just smelling phantom smells now, because he's not really smelling it. You haven't done much fishing yet in the game? We haven't done a whole lot. But I know there's only certain fish that you can get during certain seasons. So just trying to see if we can catch it here. Like during the summer and I guess late spring at times, or if it's just hot enough during the day. I don't know if I'm smelling like hot rubber from cars going by off the road, or if it's car exhaust, but it'll be this weird like burning rubber smell that I'll start to smell. That makes me think I'm going crazy, but at least that I can tell is outside and not inside. And like, I don't smell it constantly, it's just every so often I get like a whiff of it for a couple of minutes and then it kind of fades and I'm like, what the fuck? Our smoke detector's not going off, we don't see any smoke. So we will see what happens with that tomorrow, I guess. This is probably another parrotfish. Come on, fishy. Oh no, it was a lobster. As long as you know it's outside, smelling burning rubber without a cause is concerning actually medically. Like, no, I'm pretty sure it's coming from the cars because it doesn't seem to like increase in severity, but then it goes away and it's only during specific times. So I know it's coming from outside and I don't smell it when I'm in the house. Like, if I smelled it all the time, yeah, there'd be a problem. But, like, if it's a nice day and we have the window open, like, if the humidity's just right, I'll start to smell it coming in from outside. You alright? Mm-hmm. You sure? Mm-hmm. Oh, I think my mom's pajamas are still inside my pillowcase.
Okay. Well, hope they're comfy.
Yeah, no, I've only ever smelled it outside under certain conditions or it coming in from outside. Very specific. Is this another lobster? Or is this one of the fish that we need? Because of the fish we need is a rare fish, but... What is a parrotfish? And this weird burning smell right now that keeps coming in wafts. I keep smelling my clothes and I don't smell it on my clothes. I don't smell it anywhere else. I was actually about to get down and like smell my computer. It's like, do I have like fuzz burning off or something? Although the fan is blowing across Russell's computer, he probably needs to blow his computer out. Because I don't know when he last did that. Well, that's her. I thought that was Ed. Where is she?
Sounds like she's out on the foot of the bed.
Meow. Littles, get up on the bed. And I have to make a flower arrangement now. Last minute. Sort of last minute. So I have to clean up the pot that I'm supposed to be reusing, sand it. I think I've got some sandpaper laying around somewhere. In one of my drawers. So we had to run this morning and go get the stuff for that. And while we're in the store, my mom's like, oh, do you want this? Do you have that? Do you need this? I'm like, Mom, you were trying to cheap out on me on the flowers. Talking about going to Dollar Tree for flowers that would probably fall apart in one rainstorm. Those flowers aren't meant to be outside very much in the weather. Like, I'm sure they're just fine in indoor table arrangements or something that has cover, but we need something that's gonna stand up to, you know, wind and the elements. Meow, what is the matter, child? Meow. Daddy's on the bed. Why don't you get up there and cuddle? And, oh, our axe was supposed to be ready. We need to get our axe, too. And then we're in there, and she's, like, telling me to get this or to get that. How much is this? It's this much. But it's 40% off. Well, get it. I'll buy it. I'm like, Mom, that's too much money. She goes, I know how much money I have. I'm like, Mom, this is going to be expensive. She goes, don't worry about it. I'm like, well, I am going to worry about it because, you know, trip in September. She's like, it's fine. And then she's like, do you see anything else you want? I said, well, if you're so hell-bent on buying me something, then you can pay for our cake pan that we picked up and my one piece of felt. She goes, that's fine. And then she's saying to Russell, is there anything you want? Russell almost got a different cake pan, but then he changed his mind on it. And she's like, keeps like looking at everything. She's like, do you want this? Do you have that? Do you have that? I'm like, Mom, no, I don't have that one, but, you know, money. So Mongo got a half pint friend, and I don't know what to call them yet. I didn't get that, so either they changed its location. I'm trying to remember where I got this thing, because I have the other... I have the other farm going that we started after official release. And I've caught this fish, but I can't remember where I caught it. You built the chicken coop, but no chickens yet. Speaking of chickens, ma'am, why are you mowing at me? Daddy said you had food. And the new female cat that's been coming around with num-nums outside has started to warm up to me. I had her purring last night when I was petting her outside having my anxiety attack. She was kind of following me around the front yard, rubbing up against my pants, and then I heard a purr at least once, which was kind of unexpected. Ma'am, what are you doing? Hi. You're getting into all kinds of trouble today? Don't bite me. Oh no, you got plenty of time. You got your chickens well before I got my, my cows. I could have picked up my gold axe today, and I forgot. I'm like so hell-bent on trying to get these fish. Although now it's saying the one fish I could have gotten in fall, and I'm like... But it never let me get it in fall, so I didn't think it was a fall fish. It's definitely a rare fish. The one thing is that they got it in the fire mine. I don't know. Should we try to go fish in the fire mine? I mean, we have a couple of minutes. We could. That happened with you too, with one of the tools. You had to wait a day, and then the next day went to the town event, forgot about it. Yeah, like, we got the section open. Oh, that's not where I wanted to be. Let's try that level. I got open where... How are you fishing in the fire mine? Is it the last level? Oh, shit. What if the fire mine actually has water? Okay, this is lava. Can we fish in lava? Or are we gonna crash? Yeah, I went to open a coffer and it's like, oh, your axe is ready tomorrow. I'm like, oh. Okay. And then it was snowing today, and I think 2 of the fish we're trying to get are snowy day fish. Okay. Not what we were trying to get. It got windy again. Wasn't really windy yesterday. And, it calmed down really suddenly, I guess Monday night? We went on our walk and it was still pretty windy, and by the time we got home, we're walking up the one street back to the house, and I'm like, look at this. It's not windy at all back here. Like, what the hell? And we got up on the porch and we got home, and like, none of the wind chimes was stirring, and I'm like, oh, really? Like, this is actually kind of creepy after it's been so windy all day. It's raining again, day 3 or 4 of it. We got a little bit of rain today, which was good because we were starting to dip into drought conditions because it's been dry for quite a bit. We never got our thunderstorms overnight, and then they kept moving the timeline of when the thunderstorms were gonna be. And then they went south and north of us. So when I looked at the radar at like 5:30 this morning, when I was checking on it, I thought we were gonna get a piece of the one, but then it lifted north, and I was like, okay, sure, I guess. Oh, hey, we got one of those. Inventory. Okay, so we can get rid of... Okay, not the damselfish. Okay, so we can get rid of everybody but the damselfish. Alright then. Sure. And then tomorrow, they've actually put us in slight severe weather risk from the Storm Prediction Center. Hey, look. We can make eggs. We don't have any chickens. Or a kitchen, but we can make eggs now. Sorry, I was finishing my drink. Okay. Well, we made a little bit of money fishing. The lobsters seem to be worth the most. Yeah, it's like, oh, look at all these things I can make. If only I had a kitchen. Morale? What, man? What are you mad about? Will you be planting tea this winter? If so, please send me. Oh, Charles. Charles, my boy. I don't have any tea. We're not the right rank for tea. We have to be rank C. We are very far from rank C. We're gonna have to haul ass on the last section of underwater stuff. Bozzy is looking okay. Well, that's good. Can we pet Zords though? Yes, we've already talked to Bozzy. There we go, they finally separated out a little. Okay, so put that back in there. Wait, you know what? Give me that one. Okay, good. Our other tree is growing. Wonderful. I was starting to get worried about that pine tree there since nothing seemed to be happening. Excuse me. Okay. Let's see. But hold on. Let me see if I can check this guide again, because I think the guide is full of itself here. So, fall, winter, river, forest, rain, or snow. Oh, any time of day. Okay, I thought it had... Well, no, he said after sunset, so what the fuck? Excuse me. Is the quest wrong, or is the guide wrong? I would like to know. Well, that's the same guide I was just looking at. Okay, so the guide is wrong when it's saying any time of day. You'll need to wait until after sunset, which is around 5 p.m. in fall or winter in-game. You'll need to have snowy or rainy weather in order to fish the Arapima out of the forest river. If you're a beginner, it can take a few minutes to reel in rare fish. Okay. And that shows me a picture of the lake that we were standing at previously. Good, good. So, nobody knows what the fuck they're talking about. Yeah, the two-headed cow. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? Alright, let's... What time is it? It's nowhere near time enough for us to get into the blacksmiths. That's not helpful. Where is... I went the wrong way entirely. I should have just went to town. It would have been faster. Is Charles here yet? Yes, Charles is here. Bright and early. Scott's a bit messy. He tends to leave things all over the place. But aside from that, he's actually a decent housemate, you suppose. Don't sugarcoat it, Charles. Charles, you do understand that everything that's in that museum currently I have found? And Scott hasn't, right? Like you get that, right? 'Cause, you know, our clinic only charges for emergency services. And even then, we're highly subsidized by the government. So everybody pays what they can afford. In all your years at the clinic, you've never turned anyone away in need. Oh shit, it was his birthday? Well, that fucking some happenstance right there. Yeah, your birthday. Yeah. It's a birthday present. Sure. That just happened to fall on the day. Yeah, like, I don't mind when people, or like individuals, or like people writing columns for gaming stuff put a guide together. I'm fine with that. Cool. I do get frustrated though when they're making these gaming guides on an early access game where things are not set in stone yet. Then that gets real fucking frustrating when they haven't updated the guide and you're trying to look up the information on how to do something or where to find something. And you're finding information about, oh no, find it here at this time. And you're like, okay, cool. And you go to do the thing and you're like at it for a couple of days in game thinking that your RNG is just, you know, complete and utter snot. And you go back and you do a little bit more digging and then look at the dates of when they gave you the stuff and then find somebody else like buried 20 deep in a forum. Yeah, this changed since it came out of early access. You have to do this now. And I'm like, what? Yeah, it's like it's cool that somebody went to the effort, but you also have to stop and think about if you're gonna go through the effort, the fact that you're gonna have to update it as the game evolves and changes. And think about if you have the time to invest in updating that. I'm not saying you have to update it every day, but, you know, at least maybe revisit it if you did an article on something that's in early access and made up a guide for it. And it comes out of early access. You might want to double check that things are still good. Alright, we got our axe. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I had taken down one of the reasons I had taken down my Bloodthirsty Rules video. Because then the Bloodthirsty Rules evolved and changed, and I'm like, oh fuck, I've got to update this. And then I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to pull the puppet out to update some of this. And then I was like, oh triple fuck, the puppet has changed outfits. So it's gonna be real damn obvious what is new. And I had such a bitch of a time doing, or we both did, doing the color key on her hair. Because her hair was feathery. And so it was leaving like a little bit of a pixely trail on the screen around it. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna private this guy. I don't think I full on deleted it. I think I might still have it. No, maybe I did delete it. Maybe. I don't remember. I'd have to go back through my depths of the YouTube channel, but see what I've got privated and what I don't. But I was like, oh damn. I was like, what I don't have time for now is trying to redo all of this. And that's fair if things have changed and you don't have the time to redo something. then put a notation on there that some of this information might be outdated. I can't tell if what I just heard was a truck going by or thunder. Wait, where did that one go? Where did it go? It like went in this direction, didn't it? Or did it go south? Excuse me? Where did that beacon go? That was not the... For fuck's sake. That was not the beacon we were trying to get. That is the beacon it gave us, so I guess we need to look further south there. Yeah, like, it was just easier at that point just to pull the whole damn thing down. Because then I barely had time to get those bloodthirsty characters leveled, because they were taking hours with everything else I was doing. And it just became apparent where I was like, yeah, I don't have time for this. And then the social media shit went sideways because Facebook changed how people that ran pages were accessing stuff, and I don't know why, but I couldn't see what I needed to see to access the Side of the Wild Challenge's Facebook page to take care of that stuff. And then the whole Twitter debacle, and then they were gonna make TweetDeck something that you had to pay for, which is how I was overseeing the Wild Challenge's Twitter. I'm like, yeah, I don't think I can handle this level of aggravation anymore. What was that? Was that in-game music? What was that? I heard a ba-doop, ba-doop. Did I do something? Or was it something on Steam's end? That was bizarre. Yeah, and then I'm like, and bless Lita's heart, she's like, well, I can give you the stuff you need to access that as though you're logging into it from the normal side. I'm like, no. I was like, I don't want that. Just in the off chance that that my side of things gets hacked or whatever, I don't want that thought sitting on me, so I'd rather step away from doing it than have that thought sitting on me. And plus, you know, at the time, we weren't sure how much we were gonna have to be doing for my dad either, because he was starting to get more hands-on with both of us. Like, needing us to be involved a bit more. And we weren't quite sure how long he was potentially going to be on hospice. And I felt bad because I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be indisposed for for a while, so I don't have time to do any of this right now. And and I'm really not feeling this expansion. I can't really play it the way it's supposed to be played at all. So I was kind of upset about that, and just everything was pointing to step away. And I felt bad because like I was trying to explain it as best as I could, where we did not believe, nobody believed that this was going to improve. So Sister's like, oh, well, you know, when things get better. And I'm like, sir, this isn't going to get better. It's really not. You didn't like the expansion either? Yeah, I mean, I wasn't a huge fan of the expansion to begin with. So if I'm not really loving an expansion in that way, and having to help lead a beta, and us not really knowing how many people were helping at the time. I think at the time there was only like 4 to 5 of us, and it was a lot of ground to cover between professions and pacifists and bloodthirsty and all of it. By the time dragon riding even hit beta, I was like, oh no. I was like, I can't do this. I'm not going to purposely give myself a migraine over it. And the story just... I don't even remember what the storyline was about at this point. Horde and Alliance not beating the snot out of each other in the same location, and no hostile camps that weren't the other side. And not being able to hover and fly easily to get materials, and then trying to ride around where there's cliffs and trying to figure out, is this node dot up high or underground? Underground was a little bit easier to tell because it was a little grayed out. It just got on my last fucking nerves, and I'm like, no, you know what? I think I'm at least stepping away for a while. If not altogether. Yeah, I'm probably not going to at this point. I'm just not feeling it at all. And I honestly don't really miss it. I've had enough of other stuff to do that's been keeping me very, very busy. Hell, the video editing alone has been a bit of a clusterfuck nightmare, but that's been taking up more of my time, and then Russell and I trying to find a game that we can play. We think last Epoch, I think is it 1 or is it 2? I don't know. The one that just went full access last month. That one we've been able to play together a little bit in small doses. I'm trying to get used to it. Let's see, do I have anything to turn in here? Even the things you used to love just feel mad. You logged on the other day and was like, why am I here? And then you logged out. Oh shit. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. Like, it was a big part of my life for many years, and then I just kind of started, it felt like more of a a slog to do the things than I was enjoying it, and I was like, yeah. And it's not like I can even go back and dick around in Classic, and I didn't like what they did to Classic either. Because wasn't there, I could be misremembering, but aren't they talking about, or did they put it on a rotation system for what Classic servers are available now? I was like, yo, I want to play the Classic version I want to play. Like, what the fuck is this shit? I mean, I think that happened after I left, so then I was like, well, I'm not giving you my sub money if I can't play on the Classic version I want to play all the time. Still available at all times. Okay, there was some server rotation I thought they were talking about. Maybe it's one of their weird things. I don't remember. Like I said, I was only half paying attention when some of the changes came in, because I wasn't really subbed at the time when a lot of the stuff started being talked about. So I don't know anymore. I'm just like, oh, huh? Okay. Where do you live? You live here somewhere. You live there. Okay. You don't have a home yet. You do, though. Alright. They have Classic, Hardcore, Classic, Wrath. Okay, what's this Season of Discovery nonsense? Because I only kind of half paid attention to it. I've seen some people bitching about it. Kind of on Twitter, but it's Twitter, so I wasn't sure if it was just the normal bitchy bitch or if there was any actual merit to what I was seeing. Because I saw some people getting feisty about something today when I was scrolling through, and I'm like, I have no idea what you're even going on about. Oh, Pear Jam. I'm like, oh look, Pearl Jam. No. Alright, well, let's sell that one. That we need to find a place for. Did we... Okay, we must have watered today because... Yeah, we did. I couldn't remember. Black Fathom Deep is a raid, and so is Nomergon. Special PV... Oh, okay. Really? They were getting all bent out of shape about that? Alright. What the fuck ever. Okay. So, let's see here. We're gonna sell that. Okay, we're gonna go up here. Number 2. Yeah, all I know is that what I vaguely heard came out of BlizzCon, I was like, you know what? I really don't care anymore. I was like, I'm not feeling this. I have moved on. Like Warlocks. What? People eat it up. It was way too crowded and busy for you to enjoy it. Yeah, yeah, I think I'm pretty much done with WoW. I was on Twitter earlier when we got home. Trying to figure out if I was actually going to stream today. And I saw Cowboy Bebop was trending, and I was like, why is Cowboy Bebop trending? I thought they canceled any further live action seasons. And I hadn't heard of them making any new animated ones. And, I did not know anything about the fact that Overwatch 2 and Cowboy Bebop were doing a collab, apparently. Making some Cowboy Bebop themed skins, apparently. It looks like the hamster. I think it's a hamster. Is getting an Ein skin, and I didn't even realize that it was an Ein skin, to be perfectly honest, until somebody had said something in the comments, and I'm like, that's what that's supposed to be? It looks like Sombra's getting an Ed skin, which feels real weird to me. Because in the series you only ever saw Ed as like, I don't know. Did they even say how old Ed was? They were like, I don't know. And then to see an Ed-like appearance on Sombra just... it wasn't for me. It felt wrong. It felt so wrong. And I'm just like, what? What is this? What is this blasphemy? And apparently they made a face skin for... oh, who was it? Was it for Ash, maybe? I can't remember. Whoever they made the Faye skin for, the Faye Valentine skin, was quite eye-opening in the comments. How many people, seemed, how to word this, a little too enthused about it? I was like, okay guys, it's just a skin. It's still the same Overwatch character. Please keep your hands visible on top of your desk. Please? This is getting a little weird now. There's a Spike skin, but I'm not sure who it's for. I don't know. I was just like... I don't really have any desire to play Overwatch 2. I played Overwatch 1 a bit. And then we kind of just got away from playing it. And I've got no desire to play that anymore either. At all. It was just odd. Was it Tracer? Yeah, like that's the thing, you know? It's like people like... oh shit. People like lost their minds over these outfits are too sexual. And then they put a Faye Valentine skin on somebody else and you can almost hear some of the people panting over it, and I'm like, oh my god, you guys. Breathe? Like, objectively, they're vaguely cute, but I feel like it was quite the dishonor to Cowboy Bebop, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I understand it was a collab, but when I clicked on it and I'm like, oh, it came up with a collab with Overwatch 2, I was like, what? I was like, no. No, no, no. Oh, yes. You'd rather play Destiny 2 for the Mass Effect skins? Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, the skins don't... My question is, are they charging for these collab skins, or are you going to be able to get them randomly? Because if they're going to charge for them, like... I'm not paying for an Overwatch 2 skin, or an Overwatch skin at all. I'm sorry. I'd just rather not. Especially seeing how they started charging for anything that looked remotely interesting for Diablo 4. And everything else was like the same outfit, just on different classes. And I was like, you guys suck. I was like, D3 looked better than this. I mean, like, what? This fish refuses to be caught. Do we not have the right fishing pole? Is that what this is? I thought I'd caught it on a bronze fishing pole before. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, I'll tell you what. We made a little bit of money back. So let's go see if we have enough to make some more silver essence. If I can find the silver essence. Alright, I think I have 2 on me already. So that'd be 3, 4. I'm not sure if I need 5. I honestly don't remember. Alright, let's... Oh, we got a purple one. Nice. Alright. Where did I put those other 2? Okay, so there's the 2. Okay, at least everybody's together. Oh, fucking hell. Did the day change? Did I not? Now I'm so paranoid that I'm gonna forget to feed these cows again. I'm like, wait, did I do it? Because I've got no reason to come down there now, like, for, like, crops or anything, so I can't remember if I've come down that way. Like, apparently these skins go live March 12th or some shit. Oh, look, a relationship point. What time am I supposed to wake you up? Okay. He didn't answer, so he must be asleep. Alrighties, now, oh, we have our axe now. Okay, it's not snowing today. I hope you're well. Just checking in on you. I'm enclosing some gifts. Nothing but the best. Scott? I hardly talk to you. And you're sending me pizza in the mail? Okay. I guess. I honestly don't know how to feel about that. Apparently. Yeah, I didn't sleep that much last night just because I was so anxiety ridden. And I was so exhausted too. I was actually about to go to bed last night when shit went sideways. I just got more and more tired and I was like, oh my god, my eyes are burning, they're starting to water. I think I'm just gonna give up and try to go to bed. Because I'd been doing nothing but video editing for most of yesterday. One Milky Moo. Two Milky Moos. And 2 cows fed. You got up at 2 a.m. It's almost bedtime. Did he DoorDash? Oh my goodness. Oh wait, let me put this in here. You know, I don't think we've sold one of you yet. But I don't think I fell asleep till maybe around 2. And I think I woke up around 3:30-ish maybe? And then I woke up again around 5:30. Oh, that's not what I wanted. And then I woke up around just before 7 because my mom started moving around. Because she needed to go smoke, and I started, and I had an alarm set for 7 because I knew she was gonna be needing her cigarette and her coffee. And Russ was like, why are we getting up at 7? And I was like, cause my mom. And he's like, oh, right. So I'm like stumbling around trying to figure out the world to go with her, and she's like, I'm just going downstairs, I'm fine, we're not in a different state or anything. I was like, Mother, you were walking into the side of the elevator when you got on it last night. Just fucking give me a minute and I'll be right with you. I was like, it doesn't change the fact that that you're wobbly on your feet. Alright, I don't remember what time. Oh, right, I forgot I was supposed to go look for the dog. Alright. Hey, look, we found the dog. It astounds me that he didn't even fathom that he could possibly be down at the beach. when the dog hangs out, like, just down the pathway in town at the fountain. Like, come on. I gotta figure out what we're doing for dinner for takeout. Like, there's options in Fayetteville, but I'm also in this place where I don't really want to try anything new right now. It's been a long enough day. And I'm gonna be real damn upset if my dinner isn't gonna work out. What time do you open? 9. Because of course you do. So I mean, there's all kinds of places. It's just, I'm like, what the fuck do I want? Like, I've never eaten at Zaxby's. I've never eaten at Slim Chickens. Oh, what the fuck else is there? I really don't want McDonald's. There's Burger King, but we've not had the best luck at that particular Burger King. I used to do Kentucky Fried Chicken, but the last time we got it, when it was warm, it gave me a migraine to smell it. But when it was cold out of the fridge, it didn't bother me, and I'm like, okay. Sure. But I have it. Really? Oh, you pricks. It can't be a starred one. Fuck. It never used to be a problem before. You suck. McDonald's yesterday because you had a long drive and was starving, and like, I can do McDonald's sometimes, but whatever oil they use to fry stuff can sometimes destroy my insides. Like, I kind of wanted KFC, but I know it's gonna give me a migraine, so it's like, no, I shouldn't do that. I can sell you a caterpillar. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Momo on the bed. Daddy kisses! Give Daddy all of the kisses! Oh, dog pile on Dad. I think I need that. I may have already bought it, to be perfectly honest. And I'm just not remembering. Oh. I need 5. Right. Well then. It seems like I've turned in better star stuff than what was listed, and it's let me before. I've never had it deny me putting stuff in that had a star on it if the star wasn't required. Like, I've not been able to put it in if it wanted a star. I'm real confused. I've never had it deny me when I already had the star? Okay, so we can donate that. That we can just sell straight up. Alright, well, you know what? I'll fucking sell it then. Which means we're gonna have to be on the lookout for another one of those flowers. Yeah, like, I've turned stuff in that was a silver star when it wanted a bronze. That one didn't want a star, and it had a star on it, and it was telling me no. What? I'm giving you a better quality version. Okay. Oh, motherfucker. Either my brain didn't notice we needed that too, or because I had the hardwood in my bag, it was just gonna let me use that and was acting like the only thing we were missing was the other. Let's try this again. Oh yeah. Like, I'm trying to get that silver cocoa bean, and I thought I fertilized that, but maybe I didn't. And I don't know what kind of fertilizer to put on it to get it to be silver. Thank you. Oh, 5,000. 2 days! Sonny, it's a fishing pole. Hi, Momo. It's not time yet, Momo. We still have a little bit. Go ahead. Go lay down. It's not time yet. So, we had to take another pee sample for Momo to the vet yesterday. And they said they didn't see any more white blood cells, or they were almost gone from his pee sample, but they still saw a tiny bit of red, indicating that the infection is still there, but it has gotten better. So we have to do another 10 days of medication and then bring him in so they can just double check his kidney function. I'm like, oh, okay, so I have no idea how long he had this UTI before we realized it. But there was also a break of a few days between us while we were gone and coming back, where his medicine finished. And his mom didn't say that he still seemed not better. I pretty much thought he still wasn't right by the time, you know, like a full day and a half after we got home. I'm like, no, he's still bugging too much. Yeah, there is improvement this time, so I mean, that's something. But he's on a fuck ton of antibiotics. He's on the one antibiotic that he gets once a day. And he's on another antibiotic that he gets twice a day. This dog is going to be so chocked full of cheese. That's the only way we can get him to take it, is if we hide it in cheese. Oh, fuck me. So I guess tomorrow I'm going to be trying to gesso this flower pot or whatever. Oh, I missed it. I think I need to wipe it down on the outside because it's a little dirty. And then I think I'm gonna have to prime it with some gesso. And at first she was saying she wanted this thing painted like light blue, and I'm like, okay, because she wanted the blue flowers that she had seen originally from Dollar Tree. And then when we got the flowers today, they're more of like in between a purple and a blue. The one color, and then the other color is like a calla lily or something, or a tiger lily that's white. Or maybe it's just a straight lily. I don't remember. She kept picking up so many different things. I know it's white. And we get in the car. And I was like, so what color am I supposed to paint this now? She goes, I don't know, like a light sky blue, or, you know, whatever you want, whatever you think is going to look good. I'm like, well, sky blue isn't going to go with those flowers. You didn't get blue flowers. And she's like, well, just pick something. I'm like, that's not helpful in any way. But okay. So this gate just opened. Oh, wait, we missed one? We need to go back. Could I not get there? Can we have a mini map for when we're underwater, please? So I don't have to keep opening the big map all the time. Okay, I guess we can take that to the museum. Okay, we cannot go that way. Okay, so we need to go around the corner here. Like, did we just miss it, or did we not have access? Seriously? I don't know, either this area just opened up, or I missed it previous. Either. Entirely possible. Okay, let's head back up. Oh my goodness. I will say I'm getting a headache now. I don't know if it's just for me being such an anxiety-ridden mess at the moment, or if it's the storms coming in tomorrow. I don't fucking know. At least when I'm streaming, I'm not like sitting here like shaking my hand constantly. My mom yelled at me when we were in the store. She's like, stop shaking your hand. And I'm like, I fucking can't help it. I'm upset. I'm like, really? Really? You're gonna give me a hard time now? Like, I've been doing this since every waking moment last night. This is not gonna get better until this gets resolved. That much I can guarantee you. Yeah, like, I shake my wrist, like like up and down, like I'll shake my hand, or like I'll like spin my wrist, or I'll like tap my fingers together, or sometimes I'll like rub parts of my hands together. Or sometimes I will just like focus in on part of my arm, or even like a spot on my leg where I just start like rubbing back and forth, and sometimes I don't even realize I'm rubbing it that hard. Oh yeah, and like, or like my foot will start, like my whole leg will start like jumping and tapping, and if it gets real bad, I start rocking back and forth a little bit, or sometimes it's side to side, but I can't rock back and forth when I'm walking through the store very easily without fucking falling over. So so I resorted back to my hand shaking, and not like my hand like visibly like shaking my hands, like it wasn't like my hand was shaking uncontrollably. I had like I was doing it, but I couldn't stop myself from doing it. It wasn't like shivery shake, I was just repetitively doing it. And she's like, "Stop it." I'm like, "No, I cannot control this." Like, I was doing it so much. My wrist was getting tired, and I was like, oh god. And then I'd stop for a few minutes, then I'd start right back up again. Oh wait, did I think we've already... Yeah. Okay, so those three can get sold. Like, it's awful. And then I'm like apologizing to Russell for being a pain in the ass. He goes, "I'm no better during my episodes." And I'm like, yeah, but you haven't been going strong for for almost 24 hours. And he's like, it's fine. He's like, I get it. And I'm like, I know, but I don't want to be a pain in the ass to the person that already has to deal with their own shit. Okay, so this stuff we're gonna sell. I need to check to see if we've turned this fish in before. Because you know what? I'm not certain if we did. No, we didn't. Hey, there's that Sunnyside egg that we need to turn in, but we don't have a kitchen yet. I mean, that's my own fault. I could have upgraded to a kitchen by now, but I just haven't gotten around to putting the money away for it yet. I mean, I should probably maybe see about getting our chickens in order before I go to the trouble of getting a kitchen put in. Where are you? There you are. At least there is that understanding, though. Yeah. Yeah, a bit. Well, like, we're two very, very broken people. Although, we did come up with an idea if we ever won the lottery. Because when we were down in Key West this last time, like, there really is nothing for like, or there's very little for kids to do that doesn't involve like water for the most part. So like if it's a bad day, like you can go to the aquarium, which is very, very small. Maybe an hour tops in there. They've got a mall, but like half the stores weren't open when Russell was in there. And there just didn't seem to be a whole lot for kids to do. Or families. So we're like, right. Mini golf course. This needs to happen. If we ever get the funds to do so. We can make it indoors. Because, you know, if we won the lottery, we'd be able to either rent or outright buy store frontage to combine together to do this. And, you know, and sometimes it's too hot to do it outside, and sometimes the weather is rainy. Sometimes you just want to get out of the sun for a little while. So that is our plan if we ever win the lottery. Is to open a miniature golf course. An indoor miniature golf course in Key West. Will it ever actually happen? Probably not, but it's one of our quote-unquote ideas. You had a pipe dream about having a doggy daycare. That would be cute. It's just like, we're like, yeah, you know, I mean, we could do this, we could do that. I'm thinking for like the last hole, if you actually get the hard hole in one, you know, we have flamingo sounds go off, and maybe like a flamingo triggered popping up out of some plants or something. You know, something stupid. Okay, I need to donate. Wait, I thought we... Oh, donate, right. And then you can get sold there. And then we were trying to hypothetically figure out how much we would have to pay employees to give them a living wage. So we were looking up like how much rent is and stuff for something that's probably not gonna end up happening, because you know the odds of it ever happening pretty tiny. Oh yeah, that's like the amount of funding we would need to make it happen. Okay, those guys are getting watered. We've gifted Charles for the week. I'm still undecided what to do about dinner. I think I said, I don't know, I guess Panda Express. Panda Express is always so hit and miss with me, though. I don't know. Part of me wonders if I should try somewhere new. I mean, there is the tremendous traffic backup that is Chick-fil-A down here, especially since one of the Chick-fil-A places is closed. They have traffic backed up every day through the one intersection. There's been so many almost accidents there. I'm like, oh my god, you guys. I don't think I would sit in this line. That is awful. Not for that. And I'm not really a huge fan of Arby's. Like, when I do get something from there, it's either like a milkshake, fries, or like chicken tenders. Like I said, we never had Slim Chickens, never had Zaxby's. I thought about it, but I don't know if I want to be that adventurous today. Oh, it's snowing. Hi. They're saying we might have snow in the next 2 weeks. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? What, motherfuckers? It was almost 80 the other day. What do you mean snow? I'm sorry. I don't think I heard you correctly. Zuzu, not yet. It's not time yet. Oh, right. I don't have my fishing pole. Right. I can't fish if I don't have my fishing pole. Like, something seems different. Hang on, guys. I gotta mute 1 second. Okay, sorry. The fun just keeps on getting funner. It looks like we're gonna have 2 more dogs to take care of. Huh?
Oh, nothing. That's just gonna suck.
Yeah. Especially when she was making it sound like she probably wasn't gonna go. And now she's gonna leave tomorrow. When we don't even know if there's any flights for tomorrow yet. When we... Wait! You can't leave to take her to anywhere tomorrow. You have to be here for the plumbers. Like, that ain't gonna work.
Oh, I'll have to talk to her.
And I even have to look to see if there's even any plane seats available.
Start by pulling her out and talking to her.
Yeah, I guess Panda, if she's going. I don't want to try anything different. I don't know. Maybe Zaxby's or Slim Chickens, but I don't know if I'm feeling that adventurous right now. Panda's gonna be enough of an adventure. Oh my god. So, there was the family member whose wife was not doing well and was about to pass away. The one stream I had to cut short suddenly because they were all in a panic about trying to get a plane ticket for the next day to go up there. And in the 10 minutes that I had cut stream, And Russell went out there to tell me what airport. Then it's like, oh no, I'm not doing this tomorrow. You said you were. Well, no, I don't want my memory to be tarnished now, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. Okay. Then Russell said, she might not end up going after all. And I was like, alright, that's fine. I just wish somebody would make up their effing mind. I was like, that works out better for us with your aunt having left and being in New Hampshire. Because that way your mom is out there with the other two dogs. And now she's suddenly saying at 3:55 on a Thursday afternoon, yeah, I'm flying out tomorrow. I'm sorry, what? I said to Russell, since I was the one that was having to look up plane tickets before, I said she booked plane tickets on her own. He goes, no, not yet. I'm like, then how does she know she's flying out tomorrow? Just because that's when you want to fly doesn't mean that that's gonna fucking happen. You know, availability and shit. Flights fill. Number one. Number two, there's supposed to be all kinds of thunderstorms, so flights are gonna be delayed if not canceled tomorrow. Number three, you have therapy at 10 o'clock. Number four, the plumbers are showing up at 11. And if he has to drive to take her to XNA, that's going to take him at least an hour, if not more, depending on traffic. I'm like, no. This is not possible. Like, And it's not like she didn't know that we've got the plumbers coming tomorrow. He's been telling her what's going on with that. And depending on what has to happen, it might, if they can do it tomorrow, happen tomorrow. Because we have no fucking hot water. And I have a literal counter full of dishes that need to be washed. I'm like, no. We can't take a hot shower. Can't wash my hair. I mean, we could in cold water, or we could heat it up in the kettle, but that's a whole fucking lot of nonsense. And so that means we're gonna have to watch the Rottweiler that's half deaf, half blind, who's now suddenly unsteady on her feet, and the crazy hyper Doberman that they keep saying they're gonna train, and haven't consistently used any of the tools we've given them to train the dog on their own. Russell said he was gonna train the dog with like an old like front desk bike bell or something that we found that she was responding to. And then they're like, don't bother, we're not gonna use it. I'm like, what? We gave you guys a dog whistle. Oh, she stopped responding to that. Were you doing it at the right times? Because she was responding to it with us when we were out there. Yelling at the dog to heel and dragging her along yelling heel is not going to train that dog. And I keep pleading with you not to bring the Rottweiler up onto the front porch or anywhere in the front yard off of a leash because she doesn't listen and will just walk out into traffic. Five different times in the past 3 days I have said that dog is not supposed to be in the front yard off of a leash. We've been over this. She knocked on the door earlier when I had to step away for a second with the mail. And there's a Rottweiler standing on the porch behind her, no leash. And I'm like, I've fucking asked you how many times? Oh, well, she won't go to the bathroom on the leash. That's bullshit. I've had her do it for me. You're just not being patient. If she has to go, she'll go. And she's half deaf and can't hear when you're yelling at her anyway. We've watched it happen. I kid you not, when we were outside the other day when they were trying to plug in the RV when we were having the electrical work done. They'd finished putting the socket in and they were trying to stretch out their cords to see, you know, make sure they had enough length. And I'm like, shouldn't you have done that before we had the outlet placed? That's a hell of a time now to figure out you don't have enough length. And I'm standing there. They've got the Doberman on a lead that's attached to our clothesline support. I need to go down here. And the Rottweiler's walking around in the yard. And I'm standing there watching the Rottweiler lumber along. And his aunt starts walking away in one direction, nowhere near the dog. And the dog started to go around the opposite side of his mom's car out of sight. I'm like, who's watching the Rottweiler? She's right there. Oh. Exactly. Go watch your damn dog. See, this is why she needs to be on a lead or on a leash, and I don't understand why you guys won't fucking do it. I'm so mad. I was like, what is the big fucking problem here? You guys have a leash for her. It's not like you don't have one. What am I missing? I'm missing something. Because all of these gates are closed. We're here. Can we go up? I'm like, look. No, we can't go. Can we? No, that's locked in place. I'm so confused. Why can't we? These are here. That's okay. I had big feelings about something else that she did the other day that I didn't find out about until a couple days after she did it. And my mom and dad got along like a fucking house on fire, oil and vinegar, whatever. Okay, so we need to be up here. All they did was fight and bitch and gripe at each other. Like, Russell and I never really understood. Okay, here we go. This is what we're missing. Like, when they were apart, it was like, oh, I love you, I miss you, and all that. When they were together, me, constantly. Well, his mom's not had the best go at relationships. And so when the anniversary came up last week of his passing, apparently she was on the porch talking to my mom. And my mom had said something about, oh, it's been a year already and it doesn't seem possible. And she goes, oh, are you going to go up to his grave and dance on it and go, no, I'm still here and you're not? And my mom was like, that's disgusting. And she's like, oh, I didn't mean it. You said it. So, I mean, part of you had to have meant it. I was just like, oh my god. And my mom was real upset about that, and like, I don't understand my mom and dad's relationship with each other, but what the fuck ever. And I'm just like, wow, that's not something you say to somebody that's obviously been upset about the fact that the other one's been gone, has never even remotely acted like they were glad they were gone. Just like, oh my god. Okay. And I wasn't going to tell Russell, but my mom was so upset by it. I'm like, oh no, we gotta tell Russell. And sometimes my mom gets mad at me when I tell him what she's told me, but if, as Russell puts it, if nobody tells him, he can't fix the situation. So, I told him, oh, it's Saturday. And he's like, oh, hell no. And so, he talked to her to try to fix it. Alright, so what's going on?
So she's driving up there.
She's driving.
There's someone up there for the weekend to help them, but she needs to get up there to pick up from them afterwards. They have another family member staying there temporarily, but they can't handle it.
Okay.
She's been requested specifically because they can't handle it.
Okay.
Okay. So I need to get her other card. Did I give that to you?
Why are you telling me?
I didn't remember if I gave it to you or if I put it in my wallet.
Loretta's got it.
Who?
Ha! Loretta's got it.
I thought we had the second one.
Do we?
Yeah.
Loretta's got the $2,000 one, right?
Yeah, no, she needs the other one.
Then check the box.
Oh, right. That's right. That's what we did with that.
Because I used to have them, but then they all had to get canceled and reissued.
That's right.
And so I don't think I have them anymore. But Loretta's supposedly got the 2000 one, and I didn't even think about anybody taking that back from her while she was gone.
Yeah, no, here it is.
For all I know, Loretta might still have that.
No, I think she's got it, but again, there's a fair bit on it from her getting her eyes fixed. Okay, so she doesn't quite have enough to get away with driving up there.
What about all her doctor's appointments she had coming up with tests and shit? Alright, well, she needs to cancel.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so she's driving. We don't have to...
No plane. She's going to drive. It's probably going to be almost as fast because she usually drives a decent amount of time. And it's going to be a lot less expensive. So.
Less expensive for sure.
Yeah. And she'll have her car up there, which she might need.
Is she going to...
Another thing, Tessa's going to my Aunt Doreen. Because I can't take care of Tessa and give her proper amount of attention because she's an old dog and she needs help.
She's very unstable on her feet, too.
Yes. Honey's going to stay here. I can take care of her. It ain't great, but what you gonna do? Okay?
Okay, where's Honey gonna be?
She's gonna be back there.
Where are you gonna be?
Here. I'm just gonna have to go see her a lot, that's all. I'll have to go out and take her out and let her sit outside and
Is your mom gonna be able to do this drive in 2 days? Because I think there's a lot of snow and rain and shit coming in.
I think she'll be okay.
Alright.
Okay. Alright. So, we'll run this back there. When I get back, I will dress up and go get dinner because she has to drop Tessa off. So she's gonna be like an
Do
hour
you
each
need
way.
to give her the tire pump just in case?
Might be for the best. Let me make sure, see if she has
If
one.
she's driving alone?
Yeah.
Is it September yet? 'Cause I've forgotten why I came to town. Oh right, I was gonna go do that and they're closed. Yeah, so Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus, Yosef, and Joseph, oh my god. And we wonder why my hair's going gray. Or silver. I have a headache. Well, at least we don't have to take care of both of them. And that solves the problem with him trying to drive her to the airport. And trying to get a flight out, which was going to be astronomical to do last minute. Because it was going to be almost $1,000 alone for a one-way ticket. The last time I looked. Suzu, get in. Why can't Doreen take both of the dogs? It's not like we don't have enough bullshit to do. Oh, goody. So we're gonna stop there. Welcome to the chaos that is my world. This is only a snippet. Oh, let me finish the story before we go real quick. I got interrupted. Twice. By Russell and myself. So I told Russell, and he started texting her, telling her how this was not okay, and then he just went out and talked to her because he couldn't convey the tone and seriousness of what was going on, and trying to get her to fucking understand it. And she said she'd apologize the next time she saw my mom. We don't know if she ever did. I don't think she did. Like, not a real, actual apology. Yeah, I was looking at short notice before, like, the end of February, and it was like $800, almost $900, and that wasn't saying anything about a checked bag fee. And I'm like, oh my god. And that was before taxes, I believe, and it didn't matter if she was flying out of Tulsa or here. It was the same price. Probably, because I keep yelling at her to pick up the one pile of dog poop that she put a stick next to find it again, and it's still sitting there. Our dogs poop on their potty pads right after dinner in the one area that we have their potty pads. And when they do poop outside, we do grab it with their potty bags. She was following around with the pooper scooper behind her sometimes. But she has almost 20/20 vision now. She had her cataract surgery, so she has no excuse to not be able to see it. So, that's fun. So I need to go see what the fuck is going on. Try to wrap our head around it. So I guess we have to figure out this mess tomorrow on our own. Yay. I've never wanted to sell this house more than my life than I have this past fucking week. So yay. Yes, hopefully dinner won't be... Panda Express is consistently inconsistent around here, so hopefully tonight will be a good night from there. We'll see. I'm gonna want all of the foods. I might have to go with him to help him get everything. So I will see you guys on Saturday because I'm canceling tomorrow. Sorry. We have to get this sorted out tomorrow, and like I said, I don't know how long it's gonna take them. So I'd rather just cancel it now and not have to stress about that. So I will see you guys Saturday. We'll pick back up with our gouache painting on Saturday. And then Sunday and Monday we'll be back into our needle felting. Okay, you stay safe, Boz. Have a good week at work. Hopefully you don't get any snow. Hopefully it just stays rain and doesn't flood. I will see you all Saturday, or you can find me on Twitter or in Zortz's Discord. I'm around. I will catch you all later. If I can get the screen to give up my mouse. There we go. Bye.